this video is just a quick one. We're going to do a lengthy one tomorrow for the newbies. It's their fault. Blame it on them. Actually, guys, we got to respect everybody and not leave anyone behind. If we just push forward without keeping everything in check for the newbies, they're going to fall way behind, and that's just not good. So here's the quick information. As you guys already know, I recently shared with you in the last day or two that I felt first off, this whole video is my opinion and should not be used for financial advice. They're done. Okay. So I told you in the last few days that in my opinion, I strongly felt the government is complete. Okay. Because going clear back to February 27th of this year, they had the national meeting announcing they're unified. And shortly after that, they started forming the committees to tackle corruption. How do you announce you're unified and then invite all government officials to the national meeting and then form committees to tackle corruption? Remember, the government was the corruption. So how can you form committees to tackle corruption when the government was the corruption unless you've already replaced all government officials? Think about that. Okay, so now with that said, the CBI already said back in 2014 that their number one thing they were seeking was political stability. Okay, so they're telling you that the formation and complete government is the linchpin. In the UN article I shared with you guys today, the UN clearly announced that there's one position remaining, the education minister, and then the cabinet's done. Okay, so we need to see that done. But notice how they've put the formation of the government on hold and on the shelf and pushed the formation of the government aside during this entire year. That's because they've used that period to set the stage for the rate change for the country and for the citizens. They needed January through August to do that, okay? That is why back in mid-July they were able to come out and tell you, oh, we're going to try to resume and complete the formation of the government in September, okay? Guys, this whole thing is scripted. I've been telling you for a while now, the facts are so clear, cut, and dry. To me, this investment based on facts is so predictable based on what they're doing, okay? So that's what we have. Now look at September. I've told you guys strongly to keep your eyes on September. We have them attempting to complete the formation of the government in September. 2-3 weeks ago, you had them bring a ton of reconstruction money into Iraq. And part of that reconstruction money is for the 19 budget, okay? Meaning they're going to use that reconstruction money for in the year of 19. But remember, guys, there's only one quarter left. Q4 starts 10/1, so they kind of and I don't care, any reconstruction is post rate change event, okay? So they have, if they're going to use that money in Q4 10/1, they have to walk into 10/1 Q4 with a new rate in hand. That means they have to change the rate in September, guys. It's very cut and dry, okay? And the one thing I've tried stressing to you guys is you have to look at accounting periods, okay? Look when Kuwait changed theirs. They did it on March 24th of 91. Okay, March is the last month of Q1, and the 24th was the end of the third week and start of the fourth weekend, right there. That is near the end of, that's right near the end of Q1. What they did, guys, Kuwait positioned theirs to happen around the end of Q1 because that way they walked into Q2 with a new rate, guys. It's that simple. That's what Iraq's doing also right before you guys. History is repeating itself, okay? This is real cut and dry. So I'm going to do a more lengthy video tomorrow, bringing in more facts and everything for all the newbies so that we don't leave them behind. You guys have a wonderful, happy holiday weekend, and God bless every single one of you. Take care.